I clean office buildings at night. Have done for about 2 years now. It's not glamorous work, but it suits me. I'm not a people person, and night cleaning means you're mostly alone. Just you, a cart, a set of master keys, and several floors of empty offices that belong to other people during the day. The building I'm going to tell you about was a 12-story commercial block in the city center. Law firms, an accounting company, a small marketing agency on the top floor. Perfectly ordinary. I'd had the contract for about 4 months before anything happened. The routine was the same every night. I'd sign in with the overnight security guard, a man named Pete, mid-50s, crossword puzzles, never looked up from his desk unless he had to, and I'd start at the top floor and work my way down. Vacuuming, bins, bathrooms, wipe the surfaces. Out by 3 a.m. Floor 9 is where it started. Floor 9 was a legal firm. Lots of glass partitions, a long corridor of individual offices, a big open plan area in the center with rows of desks. I'd cleaned it 100 times. I knew every inch of it. One night in November, at around 1:30 in the morning, I was vacuuming the open plan area when I noticed one of the corner offices had its light on. This happened occasionally. Someone had left their desk lamp on. I'd go in, switch it off, continue. Not a big deal. I went to the office. I pushed the door open. The desk lamp was on. The chair behind the desk was turned away from me, facing the window, which looked out onto the city at 1:30 in the morning. I said, "Sorry, just turning off the light." The chair didn't move. I reached past the door frame and switched off the lamp. Darkness. I pulled the door closed and stood in the corridor for a moment. An empty chair doesn't face a window on its own. Chairs face desks. That's what chairs do. I finished floor 9. I told myself it was nothing. I went down to floor 8. I didn't tell Pete. I don't know why. I think I didn't want to say it out loud. 2 nights later, I was back on floor 9. Same routine, same order. I got to the corridor of individual offices. Every single door was open. I always closed them after I cleaned. It was part of the routine: wipe the surfaces, empty the bin, close the door behind you. I had cleaned those offices 2 nights ago and I had closed every door. They were all open now, standing wide open into the corridor, in a building where I was alone. I stood at the end of that corridor with my cart and I counted the doors. 11, all open. And the office at the far end, the corner one, the one with the window, had its lamp on again. I called Pete from the corridor. I told him I thought someone